Shout out to Coop. Yes, Donkey today for Monday, June 11th goes to MrWiseGuy. So as the European refugees have taken this server over for a few years now, from what it primarily was as an American and Canadian server, American players have gone off into the sunset, as Nikki would say, and some American players have descended into the ground, MrWiseGuy being one of them. He was banned on Saturday for DMing and posted the wall of text in the Ban Can't Connect section, painting himself as the victim of all of this and possibly justifying his DMing by saying the entire server gets on him like white on rice or like Indonesians on Evangelist. But MrWiseGuy in the past has been quite the snip player, especially this time last year when he was banned multiple times for cheating. I've been in Las Venturas a couple times when he has screamed DM, but as an admin there are special cases where not everyone deserves the same treatment. I'm not talking about favoritism or the opposite, but when a player is a terrible player, as Charles Barkley would say, they shouldn't share the same privileges as a normal player. MrWiseGuy in the past was a DMer, habitual cheater, and if there's a type of player that deserves to get harassed, it's him. I thought of it as karma. As a result, when you're a player that is this ass, the only type of players you can confide in are other players who are ass. And MrWiseGuy, for the last couple months, has confided in the most ass player in Assland. P.O., Hell, Jim LaRouche, Moro, FR Dark Fight, pick your poison, a serial multi-accounter who is a habitual cheater, like MrWiseGuy was known for. And they've ridden dirty in Las Venturas since then, and by looking at Titty Boy's screenshot in MrWiseGuy's latest thread, he's been rolling with hell on a multi-account of his own. Laughing man. Unless this is his new account to get away from rivals, I guess. But like I've said before, there's no sense changing your name if you're gonna hang out with the same cheater. Now I understand MrWiseGuy has been thrown around like a cheap prostitute by Las Venturas players, mentioning Arm Eduardo, Giassi, Titty Boy, Mech, Fuzzy Canacu, Sempila, H&M, Vinix, Vin, PH Koi, Mac, Wisconsin, Disco, Wax, Vins. Feels like a UN meeting. People from all over the globe have beef with MrWiseGuy, but from my experiences with him, all the conflicts he has gathered while being on the server, which eventually led to his most recent ban, he has brought on himself. Please give MrWiseGuy the sweet sounds and Hamiltons, please.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. Ooh, you are the donkey of the day.
I think Belair's had his own there. What was that?
Oh, you nigga said donkey. Oh shit, you said the fucking half, dude. Anyway, I say that you guy the donkey, boy. I'm saying, you understand?
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I get a call from Shaky. You know I'm a refugee. I say maybe. Why don't you say the donkey of the day?
Shout out to all the European refugees on the server.